Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to talk to you guys about contouring, concealing, and highlight, okay? So, contouring, basically what you're doing is you're enhancing the structure of your face. So it's usually a darker color that you use, and when you're using it, depending on how heavy you put it on, it will, help your cheekbones be more defined, your face looks skinnier, your nose looks skinnier. It just helps with the structure of your face. What I use to contour is I use my Matchstick by Fenty Beauty. So it looks just like this. I warm it up on my hand before I use it. And I'm gonna show you guys how I use this. I like cream base. You can use bronzer. I used this in the very beginning. It's a highlight and contour palette by NYX. So this is like a powder base contour. It's all the same thing. You still apply it the same. You're gonna put it on your face the same. For your concealer is, or color corrector, is basically to help hide imperfections. It helps hide dark circles, age spot, large pores, any blemishes that you have. It's basically like your eraser to help your skin look like. So the concealer I like to use, you guys have seen me use it around my eyebrow and on my face plenty of times. I've been using this Morphe concealer. Super inexpensive. It works fantastic. It has an applicator. Same thing, any concealer you want to use is perfectly fine. I also have Rihanna that I use sometimes for under my eye. It's another Matchstick. As far as being matched for colors, what colors you should use for your concealer and contour. For my Fenty concealer and contour, I just kind of guesstimated the shade a little bit lighter, a little bit darker. But for my Morphe, I actually went there and they color matched me. So that way I could have the correct color for underneath my eyes for concealing, wherever you want to conceal. To go along with the color correctors, I also use this. I've shown you guys this before. This is a color corrector. It's I got it at Sephora. This is like an orangey color, and that is also to help with this dark area I have right here. There's lots of different color concealers or different color correctors. This green is also a concealer. This green concealer, it can tone down the redness from inflamed pimples and help camouflage breakouts. So that's what this is right here. It's NYX. I don't use it very often. I used to use it a lot before, but I think I did my makeup a lot more, so I had more breakouts. But they have like red concealers, all different ones, color correctors, and they help with the pigmentation or anything that you're trying to hide. And then your highlighter. I have lots of highlighters. My favorite ones are probably Fenty Beauty. I have 4 of hers. Some of them have dual in there, so I guess I have a couple more. And then I've also been using this one, this Tarte one you guys have seen me use. And this is also, you can use for contour down here. But these are the highlights. So they're usually sparkly, glittery, however you want to word it. I also have this NYX one. So basically the highlight, it just attracts light, creating an illusion of brightness and height. So anywhere that you want to look brighter, that's where you're going to put your highlight. So I usually put it on my cheekbones, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and then right at my cupid's bow. Oh, I guess I'll also add in baking. So I use this to bake. I do want to try the, I think it's called banana powder next. I've just had this. It's a translucent powder, so I've been using that. You usually bake, I do it under my eyes, and I do it right here. It's just setting it with a clear powder, and it helps add a little bit of a brightness to it to keep those areas light, because I do have dark circles underneath my eyes. You'll see a mixture of products here. I have some drugstore makeup like my baking powder, and then I do have some, Morphe, Sephora products in here. You can use whatever you want. When I first started my makeup, when I first started concealing and contouring, I used CoverGirl. All my makeup is I'm more than positive. I might have to double check this fact, but all my makeup is cruelty free. I don't like anything that they test on animals. But yeah, you can use whatever you want. You know, I've seen some really great makeup looks with drugstore makeup. This is basically, I try different things. Like I just got this probably about 2 months ago. So I just like to try different makeup to see what I like best for my skin. So whatever concealer and contour you want to use, you can do what I'm about to do, okay? So we are going to get started. I've already moisturized, so first things first, applying primer all over my face. Next, I'm going in with a color corrector. This orangey tone is to help cover the dark marks that I have around my mouth. I bought this at Sephora. It's a skin equalizer. After massaging that into my face, I'm going to go in with another color corrector. Like I said, I don't really use it too often, but I do have a couple breakouts on my face, so I'll show you guys how it works. This is the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. I know what you're thinking, I look crazy with these green spots on my face, but don't worry, my foundation will cover it. My next step is going in with my foundation in the color 420. I'm going to apply it to all over my face. Then from there, we'll get started with our concealer, our contour, and our highlight. I also know the way I do things might not be ideal for some or textbook, but from watching YouTube videos over time, this is what I found works best for me. I know some people put their makeup on in a different order. I usually do my eye makeup, my color correcting, and then my foundation before I do my contouring and concealing. Find what works best for you, but this is just a suggestion on what you can do. Now that my foundation's on, I'm going to take my buffing brush and I'm going to blend out my foundation all over my face. As you can see, as I blend out my foundation, it's covering up the green concealer. Now it's time to cover up those dark circles under my eyes. I'm going to take my Morphe concealer, applying it in an upside down triangle right under my eye, going all the way close to my nose. I'm going to dampen my beauty blender so that way I can blend out my concealer. You can use just some water on your beauty blender if you don't have any spray that you want to use. Just the moisture helps with moving the product around. I usually put it all over where I'm going to conceal at one time and then blend it out, but I'm showing you guys step by step. Next, I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose and same thing, I'm going to blend it out. Now I'm going to contour with my Fenty Beauty Match Stick. After warming it up on my hand, I put it right below my cheekbone. You can kind of see I'm making a fish face and using that as my guide. I then go on my forehead, down the sides of the bridge of my nose, and under my chin. Now I'm going to take my Morphe brush and make sure my contour is well blended. I like to blend up into my hairline so there's not a weird shadow going down towards my mouth. I did use more contour than I usually would use, just so that way you guys can kind of see the difference. It can take a little bit longer to completely blend and buff out your contour, especially if you put more product on your face. It's more that you have to smooth out, but you want to make sure that your contour is always well blended. Otherwise, instead of helping you, it'll work against you. I'm now going to take my translucent powder and apply it underneath my eyes and the lower part of my cheeks. It's going to help brighten and set those areas. I did do my research, and Maybelline is not cruelty free, so this will probably be the last time that you guys see me using this product. I'm going to have to find a new baking powder. I take a little sponge that I just got from the store, and I'm going to apply it. After applying it, I usually let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and in that time, I'm going to set the rest of my face, which you guys will see. To set the rest of my face, I'm using my Filter Effect Finishing Powder by Morphe. This is hashtag Filter 11. I'm going to apply this with a nice fluffy brush to the rest of my face where I don't have the translucent powder. I'm now going to take a different brush, and I'm basically just buffing out the translucent powder that's on my face. Most of it is basically going to come off, but as you can see, right under my eyes and where I put it on my cheeks is a lot brighter than the rest of my face. And now for my favorite part, my highlight. I'm using Fenty Beauty, this beautiful color here. You're basically going to apply it right above where you would apply your blush. I apply some down the bridge in the tip of my nose, and then I use a smaller brush and take it and put it right at my Cupid's bow. Alright, now that I'm done, I brought the camera a little bit closer so you guys can see. Obviously I have no brows, no eyeshadow on. I wanted to keep the concentration on the face. So you can see the highlight right here where I did it. You can kind of see right here, it's a little bit darker. I don't, like I said earlier, I don't usually do my contour very dark. I don't want to change the look of my face too much. And then my bags, my dark circles are practically gone. I could use a color corrector underneath my concealer to help with that. I don't usually, because it's so humid out here and I sweat and I feel like the more I have caked on, it's not the best. But when I get to Alaska, I do want to try it out. You can see my highlight here on my nose, the bridge of my nose. I'll try to get a before and after pic. If not, I think you guys can tell from when I started the video to now. I have a little bit wider nose, so I always contour in here, help slim it down some. So I don't really change the shape of my face that much, but you can. And I will add some pictures in here to show that I'll find off the internet of people who really contour their face and change the look of it. So it's totally up to you for what you like. You can see where I had my baking powder as well, and I just set all my makeup. And then always, to finish off a look completely, I spray it down with my setting spray, and then the look is complete. Well, the look's not complete, but this is how you contour, conceal, and highlight your face, how you set your face, help keep your makeup on and in place so you look fabulous all day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you taught you guys something. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. My next video, I'll be talking about the skincare products that I got from Mary Kay, or from Mary Kay, for my Mother's Day gift. So my mask, my oil, and the hydrating mask. So make sure you stay tuned for that video. Thanks for watching.